Hi, everybody, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. So, it was Father's Day, and I came across people talking about matching energy on Father's Day. I don't know if I found the right videos because I saw a lot of people talking about videos that they've seen. So, I hope these are the videos they are referring to because I saw these videos. All right, take a look.
Happy Father's Day.
And these are the same guys who, after the divorce, they'll be like, oh, she didn't even tell me. I didn't even know there was anything wrong. Like, everything was fine. Out of the blue, she just came with divorce papers and so on and so forth. This is the beginning of it, all right? When you neglect them, when you don't appreciate them, when you don't care for them, then they start matching energy. I saw a video of, I think that one is an old video of the lady talking to her husband, telling the husband that Mother's Day is coming up. He said, it's just another day. What's the big deal? What's so special about it? And she was like, really, she was still trying to convince him or trying to make him understand how special that day is to her. And he kept saying, oh, it's just another day. It's just, businesses and whatever trying to make money off people and so on and so forth. So if you have this kind of mindset as a father, as a husband, right? And because of that, you don't treat your wives well on Mother's Day. What do you expect on Father's Day? A back rub, a foot massage. But this is going to be what you're going to get. Since this is how women are matching energies now, be prepared for more energies being matched on other days that you expect them to come through for you. I saw a lady who was like, at the end of it all, she started feeling bad and she went out there to get him something, right? Because most women are empathetic, all right? But the thing is, why do women at the end of the day end up feeling bad, end up thinking about you, end up going out of their way to do more for you and you can't do it? Why can't you do it? Why is it so hard for you to do it? But when we come here and we talk about most men hate their wives, these are some of the reasons why we say the things that we say, because we see it every single day.
I woke up just to make this video, but I keep seeing videos of mothers giving back the same energy that their husbands gave them on Mother's Day. This one lady worked an extra 12-hour shift and left her husband at home with her kids because on Mother's Day, that's what he did to her. He left and went out and had fun and told her that Mother's Day is all about spending time with the kids, so she did that to him. I saw another lady book a trip out of state with some of her friends, and while she's sitting by the pool, her husband calls her to see where she's at, and she's out of town. I saw another lady who was out, went out to go eat, dropped her kids off at their father's house and went out to go eat and was going out and stuff like that. Well, they live together. I think they're together. And this man called her over 40 times and then called the police on her and said the car was stolen, but was up in her house. I understand this Men's Mental Health Month. I understand that men are important too. Good men who are actually good men, and fathers out there. Shout out to good fathers who are actually there for their kids and are actually good fathers. They don't just come around, slap money on the table and say here, there. But I saw a video yesterday of a guy talking about how men are not appreciated and men are just this and men are just that. Y'all just treat us so bad. And Father's Day is another example because the only thing y'all get are tools, while Mother's Day people go all out, like their kids go all out for them. It's like, do you ever stop to think and wonder why your kids do more for their mother than they do for their fathers? I keep seeing commercials from the late night show of them interviewing dads, and they're asking the dads simple questions about their kids, like when is their birthday, what's their middle name, what's the name of their best friend, what high school did they graduate from, what high school did they go to, and they can't even answer those simple questions. It's like they don't even know their kids. And then they'll ask the husbands, what color are your wife's eyes, what's your wife's name before you gave her your last name, where does your wife work, what is the name of your wife's best friend? Just simple questions that you should know, and they can't answer them. It's like a lot of men lack consideration to get to know you, lack consideration, but want to store those type of details about you. Unless it's about anything they got going on or them, anything that matters to you, anything about you, which is something as simple as what's the color of your eyes or your middle name, if it's not important to them. If it's not about them, it's not important to them. And because they're such logical thinkers and don't use their emotions, you shouldn't be mad or upset at the fact that they don't know when your birthday is. They don't know your middle name. They don't know your favorite cake flavor. They don't know what type of color you like, because those things are not important and essential to life. So like I said, shout out to all the real fathers out there who are actual real fathers and do for their household, emotionally, psychologically, financially, whatever. Y'all wonder why Father's Day is so crappy, and for Mother's Day their kids go all out for them.
This is what it's like being a mom on Father's Day. This year for Mother's Day, I didn't get anything. So I decided that for Father's Day, I wasn't going to do anything either. My daughter, one of them asked me today what we were getting their dads, and I was like, the same thing I got for Mother's Day. And they're like, what was that? I was like, nothing. And they're all like, no, we got you something. We got you candy and flowers. And I was like, no, you guys definitely didn't. And they're all like, yes, we did. Yes, we did. I'm like, no, you didn't. And then their dad's like, now that you say it, no, I think she's right. I was like, that was Valentine's Day that you guys got me that plant in the Airheads. Not a big deal, you guys. I just decided that I'm just kind of over stressing about the holidays and stuff. So long story short, they're like, well, last year we made them these little candy boxes. I'm like, yeah, okay. So this year we're just not doing it much. It's okay. It's not a big deal. Why is it Father's Day and now I feel bad that I didn't get their dads anything? What is wrong with us moms? So now here I am heading to the store to go get their dad something for Father's Day because I feel bad. And I don't know what to get them. So now I'm stuck going to the store to buy candy, which is something we're trying to not eat anymore.
The thing about those tables is that they always turn. The same men that said things like, you're not my mom, or this is a made-up holiday. This is just a ploy by the businesses to make people spend more money. But they want you to spend money on them today. They want you to give them time and attention. They want this long, drawn-out Father's Day post on Facebook that everybody can see what an amazing dad they are. But they didn't do any of those things for you. So you need to tell that man, just like she's saying, oh, you're not my dad. And as a matter of fact, since you left the kids with me on Mother's Day because you thought I wanted to spend quality time with my kids, I'm going to do the same thing for you. There's a saying that goes, those that don't hear must feel. And I feel like that's the perfect way to teach some of these men a lesson. We know the ladies are never going to leave them, but if you're going to be with them, at least get them to act right. And for the same women who are always complaining about how their stockings are empty every year, and there's nothing for Valentine's Day, or their birthday, or their anniversary, this is how you have to show some of these men. Like I said, those that don't hear must feel. But shout out to all the men out there who never need to be taught these kind of lessons because they stepped up from the beginning.
Also, I have been seeing videos of moms who were matching their husband's energy that they got on Mother's Day. Ladies, I want to be real clear about something. I don't even have kids. I got these two. And my husband still took me out to breakfast for Mother's Day and then took me to Costco to get me a bouquet of flowers. And then told me I could have whatever takeout I wanted for the day. Why are you settling? It makes no sense. It makes no sense.
The wives and mothers are matching energy for Father's Day. Basically, all the girlies are saying, if he didn't do anything for you on Mother's Day, don't do anything on Father's Day. Match the same energy that was given to you on Mother's Day, right? Tell me why all these dudes are pressed. I have come to the conclusion that the only type of dudes that are angry about this are the ones that didn't do anything for their wives or the mother of their children on Mother's Day. That's the only reason I can come up with. Because I don't see a well-rounded man that genuinely loves and cherishes and respects his wife and actually celebrates her on Mother's Day. I don't see this type of dude getting angry at that. Fathers aren't respected on Father's Day. Well, did you respect her on Mother's Day? Huh? And the fellas, can I ask you something? Can I ask you something, fellas? Why are you doing this? Why are you going out of your way and not celebrating your wife on Mother's Day? Why are you not doing that? I've been with my boyfriend for 6 years. We just got engaged this past February. He wishes me Happy Mother's Day. We're not married yet. We don't have children yet. But he wishes me Happy Mother's Day. And I do the same for him on Father's Day. It's just I would imagine someone that you say you love and respect, I would imagine it should be a slam dunk to, celebrate them on a day that's specifically for them. Like, why would you not let your wife know that she's appreciated? Why do you not want to appreciate your wife? Like, what's going on? What's going on? This one dude's reasoning was Mother's Day isn't a real holiday. It's just so the stores will make people buy stuff. So I'm not going to participate in it. What? I say I love her every day. What's the issue? Dude! Who? Oh, this guy. Are y'all being serious right now? And then when Father's Day rolls around, all of a sudden, them same dudes are going to be like, fathers don't get appreciated as much as they should be. We should be respected and celebrated on Father's Day. You didn't respect your wife on Mother's Day. And you really expect her to do the same thing for you? Really? 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 Y'all do know she's the reason you are a father. You do know that, right? Right? Look, if you're not going to say it, I'm going to say it. Let me say it for you. The reason you're not celebrating your wife on Mother's Day is because you don't like her. You don't like her. You don't like her. You don't like her because why are you not celebrating her? Why are you not showing her that she's appreciated? Why are you not showing your gratitude? Why? Because you don't like her. You don't like her. You don't like her. She's just someone that has the babies, takes care of the babies, and cooks and cleans. And you don't want to celebrate her on Mother's Day because you think that's what she should be doing regardless. You don't love her. You don't love her. But then you expect her to put on a show for you on Father's Day. Man! You expect a parade in your honor for Father's Day when you haven't done anything for her on Mother's Day. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. You honestly think that's okay? And I know some of y'all's wives have had that conversation. They had to sit down with you. They told you how they felt. You either just didn't care or you generally don't remember it happening because you didn't care enough to remember it. If you're like, oh, I just don't do celebrations. That's just not something I do. I can't accept that as an excuse. That's not a good excuse. I just don't know what to do. Then you're clearly not paying attention to your wife's likes and dislikes. If you generally don't know what to get her, you did not care enough to know what her likes and dislikes are. That is, wow. It's not rocket science, bro. Why do you expect her to go across an ocean when you can't even be bothered to hop a puddle for her?
To all of you mothers who matched energy this Father's Day, let me just say, I love you. From the bottom of my heart, I love you. The women are waking up. The women are waking up and have realized that the moaning and the constant telling and the reminding and the verbal exhaustion that you're putting into these men doesn't work. What you have to do is you have to act with your energy. And this Father's Day, I don't know if there was a meeting that I wasn't involved. Well, I wouldn't be involved because I'm not a mother, but I love the fact that you all stood on business. You all stood on business this Father's Day. Hold on. Yep, I saw the content about the mother who booked herself on a 12-hour shift and left him with the kids. The other mother who booked herself into a spa and left because, you know, when it was Mother's Day, he told her that, well, don't you want to spend time with your children? So she thought he might want to do the same for Father's Day. I love this energy. Keep it up, girlies. Keep it up. And not just for Father's Day. Why should we stop there? No. Match energy for every occasion, and let's hope something starts to shift.
Yeah. So I feel like there's a lot of time to plan ahead. You have Christmas, you have Valentine's Day, you have birthday, you have anniversary, and then you have Mother's Day. If I'm missing something, please let me know. These are the 5 things you have to do in a year for the woman in your life to remind her how much you love her, you know, and you decide that, you know, a day like the day that she give birth to children, take care of them, midnight feeding, and so on and so forth. That tells me a lot. You decide that that day is not important. Even for some of them to feel bad, even though you didn't treat them so well, they still remember that it's Father's Day, so they are going to go out of their way to get something for you, and you still don't feel bad about it. And you think it's okay for you to, you know, just carry on doing whatever you like. That's a level of selfishness. It's either you are very selfish, you hate them, you don't care, you think you're the prize. These are some of the little things that can make or break your relationship or your marriage. Because as the years goes by, they start realizing that this person does not give an F about me. You know, Valentine's Day was here. What did they do? Nothing. My birthday, nothing. Christmas, nothing. Mother's Day, nothing. And then they serve you the divorce papers and you're like, oh my God, I don't know. It's just out of the blue. She just came with the divorce papers that she doesn't want to do this anymore. And these things have been piling up for years. On top of that, you don't help around the house. On top of that, you probably pay half of the bills. On top of that, you may not be so great in bed. On top of that, you're cheating and treating other women better than her. The list goes on, right? So when they put all those things into consideration and they realize that being alone is way better than being with you and they decide to pack their bags and leave you, please don't act surprised. Don't act surprised because you had all those years to keep igniting the love in your relationship, but you chose not to do it. I don't want to hear about divorce rates and so on and so forth. And she divorced me and she took everything. Yeah, she's going to take everything. Yeah, she will take everything because for all those years that you neglected her, at least that's the least you can do. Okay? And honestly, I don't feel sorry for them because if this is how you guys are, you don't care, Mother's Day, you don't care, it's just another day, your excuses, it's a holiday created to take money from people so you won't do anything and they decide to not also do anything. Why should they bother me? I don't care. Yeah, because the truth of the matter is you did it on purpose. You had time to plan. You had days before the day to do something. You decided, you chose not to do it. You chose not to do it. Okay? So you deserve whatever comes to you, honestly. You deserve whatever comes to you. I don't know what your reason is, but I believe that for most of them is jealousy because we already know. I think there's another video of this lady who went in the street and was asking men if they got to be a woman for a day. And you should see some of their responses. I don't know if I should post that video later. I don't know. They're just jealous that so because you gave birth and we do the do a few times and we live in the same house. You're so special. What makes you so special than me? So I'm not going to do anything for you. Like Cecilia Regina said, it's a humiliation ritual because they are jealous because they hate you, and that's why. And to all the ladies out there. One of the ladies said in the video, you should have these conversations, right, in the beginning of the relationship. And I know with a lot of men in the beginning, they are perfect. They'll do all these things. But as time goes on, they stop doing. When they stop doing it, either you match the energy or you leave. Okay? Don't settle for them if they are not going to go out of their way for you, if they don't care about you, if they don't think it's important for them to show up for you and show out for you. Choose you always. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, don't feel bad about it. Don't feel sorry about it. Don't do what is good for you because clearly most of them know what they are supposed to do, but they choose not to do it. Okay, it's hard to hear it, but they choose not to do it. They don't think you're that important or worthy or deserving of those things. I've heard men say that before, like a woman will share a video of another man doing something for his wife or girlfriend, and then they'll be like, do you see that girl? To knock you down a bit. Do you see how that girl looks? Do you see that girl? Who is she? What school did she go to? What degree? Almost to say that she's worthy of it and you are not. So if you have those type of men in your life, leave. It's not going to change. It's just going to get worse. You can keep matching the energy. If that changes stuff for you, that's fine. But to me, I feel like it's not going to change. If you're going to stay in there for whatever reason, then keep matching the energy. But if you can't, leave. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here and I'll see you again in another video. Take care of yourselves and one another. Bye.